Good morning. Today is the day. I had a tripping point in this book and I didn't know how they were going to reach the romance needed plot point of the break. So the point where they're either going to break up, they're going to be tested on if their love is enough to overcome all the obstacles between them, and they're going to learn some lessons and all the other emotional angsty stuff. And until a few days ago, I had no idea how that break was going to happen. But today is the day they're quitsville. So this morning, I'm sitting down to write them breaking up. I told my husband and his response was, so I'm going to get back in today and you're going to be in the mood to fight then. I was like, no, it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty mutual. It's going to be sad, but you know, there's not going to be any shit slinging. I was geared up for it yesterday when I knew that I was going to save it for this morning. I'm not sure I'm so geared up for it now. That's what we're doing today. We're breaking these characters' hearts. I'm currently 2,848 words away from making this entire novel so far, 50k, and of the list I made there should be approximately 6 more scenes before the end. So will I hit 50k today? I don't know. Will I finish this novel today? Absolutely probably not. Cue breaking some characters' hearts. I feel bad because they're really nice people, but they've got to learn this lesson so that we know their love is true and can last anything. Sorry. I just went to write when he'd, and because the space didn't work in between, it auto-corrected to whenced. From whence he came. He's doing so well. And then he's picked up his guitar and strummed the keys. Something tells me that that is not correct. Strings, Gemma. They're strings. I mean, in all fairness, I've just counted and I've been writing in scenes because I'm not sure how the chapters are going to break up yet, and this is my 56th scene. So I'm probably going to end up with over 60, and out of all of them, I've probably only read back maximum 2 scenes and quite short ones. So the amount of kind of funny and ridiculous typos that are going to be in this, probably going to make another entertaining video. Not gonna cry yet. I knew verbally kind of what they were going to say to each other as parting lines. All of the other speech, I had no idea. And actually, this rant of frustration has just come out of Christian that I didn't realise was bottled up inside him. I'm going to start getting emotional about it now. I think it's making a good point of the little things building up which suddenly leads into a massively bad day, and how that can then affect the other person, and how something that's been niggling away at them can turn into a big thing, and it can smash together and make a catalyst for the heat of the moment things to happen. I've just realised, I said before that I was putting, in another video, that I was putting speech marks in at random. I've just realised I put one at the end of that sentence, and I was like, where even is the speech in that sentence? There wasn't any. So we're nearly there. I think it's because now, from Hannah's point of view, she can kind of see it coming. So now, as the reader, we can kind of see something coming. And that's how I'm getting emotional. Let's break these mothers up. Cruel. I mean, generally in books, I obviously don't murder anyone, maim anyone. They've not really got much childhood trauma, really. So I think this is fair. This is, I mean, I did throw Christian into a tree on a motorbike. I think he's probably had the worst end of the stick. that I've given any character, but he's still going. That washing machine noise though. Getting towards the end now. A tear has fallen. Not from me yet though. Done. Splitsville. There was a little bit of a blaze of glory in there. I feel bad for them now. Because it's just normal frustration things happening to good people. They are history for a couple of scenes. 90%, 95%. Usually I'm a fan of the bigger breakup. That's probably how you're ever going to be able to tell my books apart from someone else. Fingers crossed if we ever get there. Because I like a long angsty breakup if I can get away with it. This one's not going to be in that vein, I don't think. It's done. No more Christian and Hannah. And what does every good breakup need? Chocolate. Now let's see them be miserable for a little while. Not that I'm going to take any glee in it. Maybe a little bit. I've just realised that, considering this was the novel that I only wanted to do 30,000 of, this NaNoWriMo, because I didn't think it had any legs and we wouldn't get anywhere near this point. I just wanted to document as well that today we are currently 348 words away from 50k on this novel alone. Not only are we 4 scenes away from the end, we're nearly at 50k when I thought 30k was going to be a push, and I estimated I was probably only going to get to 18. So it looks like today we're going to hit a proper traditional NaNoWriMo 50,000 words of one novel. It's the best of both worlds, so it means we've rebelled and got 50,000. And we've also done it the traditional way and started with a brand new novel and nearly got 50,000. So it looks like we're going to be hitting 50,000 again today, if I can get to the end of this scene where everybody is slightly drunk on Christmas, which is cheering me up a little bit. Because who doesn't love a family Christmas drinking game? I'm writing about her grandfather. She's knowing better than to question where the hell he's just got all this information from, because, quote, he practically was the grapevine. Oh, Maxim. And I think I'm going to leave it there for the day. I'm feeling a bit numb to this whole 50,000 word thing now, because I'm still in shock about the fact that I managed to do it the first time. So how I've managed to do it a second time, or in a second way, in the second way that was going to be the most impossible way to do it, it's going to be a lot to mentally and emotionally unpack when this whole thing is done. 4 more scenes to go. So I think I will leave those till tomorrow. And now our only aim is to get to the end of this book. And then start emotionally unpacking how the hell we got there. What the hell is happening? Another 50,000. Wonder what I can reward myself with this time. Just put some hand cream on like the true old lady that I am.